You are going to love these hot breakfast pockets. They are so delicious, and I've already made them a few times. Now this time, I know the picture shows ham. I'm going to use sausage in this one because I am making them for my sister for her birthday. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you try these out. You won't be disappointed. All right, now I'm just going to do a voiceover today. I have a lot of noise in my house, and it was impossible to have a good quiet video today. So pardon my robe. I wasn't expecting to be on camera. But here I'm just browning up some meat, some sausage this time. I used lunch meat, you can use bacon, turkey bacon, whatever floats your boat, it all works here. Okay, I just wanted to get the meat started, and now I'm just going to make the dough. Now this is so simple. You just have flour, you have some Greek yogurt, about equal parts of each, not quite. There's a little bit more flour. I think it's 400 to 420 grams, and a little bit of baking powder because I don't have self-rising flour. I don't use it enough to buy it, and a little bit of salt. Now all you do is stir that up, and it makes a real simple, easy dough. It's not real sticky. It's easy to work with. You don't have to let it rise. I love it, and I've used it for pizzas. You can use it for basically whatever you want to use it for. Bagels. It's delicious. Try it out for other things than these Hot Pockets. All right, so now we've got our eggs. This recipe I used a total of 6 whole eggs, and then I added, you can see it there, the 75 grams of egg whites. So that's like another 2 eggs, basically. So you can use 8 eggs total if you'd rather not add the egg whites. It's up to you, but just stir those up, get them all whipped up, and then we're going to add some seasoning in. I just used, just basic. I've got some garlic powder there, salt, pepper, whatever you enjoy, and just get those whipped up so that we can start cooking them. I don't know about you, but I love eggs. I could eat them all day long in so many different ways. So this egg shortage thing, it really has me worried. I don't like it. I'm hoping those little chickens can start producing good, healthy eggs because me and my family go through so many each week. It's not even funny. So anyway, back to these eggs. Make sure that you have your pan hot. You want to heat it up, and you can see I did grease this pan. So just get your eggs in there. Make sure they're nice and whipped up. And eggs aren't hard, but they can quickly go bad, which is very frustrating. It's just, these were okay, but you can see as I go on, they started to stick, and I tried my best. Now, I need a better pan. I need a non-stick, good egg pan, basically. So you let them sit, you let them cook a little bit, and then you start getting the liquid part away from the solid part. But you can see it's all over the bottom of my pan. It's so frustrating because I tried so hard to not let it stick. But they actually weren't that bad. I've had so much worse, but I didn't want to get those flaky, dry bits into the Hot Pockets. I don't think my sister would appreciate that. So yeah, just keep moving them around, and I like to stop them when they're still a little wet. I don't like too dried out eggs. To me, it just takes out the flavor. But, we're all different. Okay, so now that we have our dough mixed up, I've got the meat browned, I've got the eggs done. We're just going to put one together. Now, sadly, you can't see what I'm doing. I am sorry. I am trying so hard to be a better camera woman, but angles are hard. So just bear with me. Okay, luckily I did another video where I made these before, which I didn't use because I had trouble sealing these up. But here you can see what I was saying about, I've got all the filling in there, and I'm just wrapping it around I'm trying to make sure it all doesn't fall out. Now this is a little bit of a skill because you'd want it big enough that your filling will fit in there, but you don't want it to rip. All right, so I'm just going to continue on, and I got all my 8 little dough balls. I'm just going to fill them up so that they look like the ones in the other video because you won't really be able to see them. Yeah, so these, it depends what kind of diet, what kind of tracking you're on. I only weighed out the cheese here to get an idea of how much that was. But, obviously if you're trying to lose weight, to track everything, I personally don't track things for myself. I've had history of not eating well, which means it's hard for me if I see a number, if I know a number, suddenly it's hard for me to have that food. And I'm trying hard to get over that, but just that is why I cannot track personally. But it is good if you have no idea what calorie counts are in food, no nutrition. It's good to have that background and to have an idea because a lot of times you just don't realize how much you're eating. You don't know the calorie count in food. So if you don't have a background in it, I do suggest that you track for a little bit to get those numbers and calories in your head. Okay, last step, cooking. You just put them into a heated pan, about medium heat, and you cover it up. Keep an eye on them because it's easy to get them too well done. I have good at doing that. But you don't want to go too high of heat because the sides won't cook. That dough is somewhat thick, so go lower with your heat, but yeah, they're delicious either way, even if it's not totally cooked through. I like soft and gooey too. So just finish up, do all 8 of them, and that is all there is to this. And that's all there is. Once they're all heated up, I individually wrap them up so that I could stick them in a freezer bag. Now, if I was making these for my family, I probably would not freeze them because it made 8, and those would be gone easily within a few hours. They wouldn't even last to save any unless I hid them. Sometimes, when you've got 4 people looking for your food, you've got to hide what you really want. Just saying. All right, so all I did was wrap these up and I prepared them so that she could have a nice hot breakfast hot pocket any day of the week and enjoy it. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll try these out. Bye-bye.